Somehow my camera always seems to have that little delay when I start recording. I don't know why. But anyways, I wanted just to say again, well, sort of apologize for not uploading any reviews, review video or anything like that. I've been just really stressed out, and if you saw my last video then you might know why. But yeah, I just feel extremely exhausted now, and sort of like my entire body's aching and I feel a bit down, and I have little tolerance to stress, little tolerance to people and stuff like that. I just feel like overwhelmed, and I've put on, like, I would say within a few days 3 kilograms, which is something like 6.8 pounds. I think it must be my really high levels of stress, because I haven't been really eating. When I'm stressed out to that point, I don't eat, or I forget to eat, and suddenly I'm super bloated, and my joints are aching because of that sudden increase of weight and too much water retention, and I just feel quite bad. So today I'm, well, back to eating, or trying to eat more frequently and properly, and I'm going to go for a walk and then exercise a bit and just try to relax, because yeah, I don't know, it's just really taxing for me. And if you see the bed there, yeah, my mom is finally here, or she's now living with me, so I'm used to be alone during the day, working and studying, so having someone all the time with me is also an additional stress, because I'm not used to that, and like, I have always needed that tranquility and calmness to be on my own, and it's like a sudden change. And right now that I have been so stressed out and yeah, so drained, that change is hard for me to get through, sort of, because I'm like, I don't have a routine. It's like broken completely, so it's hard for me to restart it again. And yeah, and what you're hearing now is Muffy Birdie singing there. Yeah, we're finally alone for a little while, aren't we? Yeah, you're my buddy. Yeah, you're a cutie pie. You're always a cutie pie. Yeah, he never annoys me. He's always, at least for me, he's bringing me a lot of peace. But yeah, anyways, if you didn't know, which probably you didn't, I went to Paris 2 days ago, yeah, to pick up my mother, and I had something like 3 hours to go through the city, and I wanted to go to Serge Lutens because I'm a big fan of his fragrances. They're extremely bizarre and really opulent, and like, they have a presence, so they aren't by any means easy to wear, and some fragrances, or actually many of them, are either love or hate, and they aren't bad, but that's the reaction you might get, or some of them might take time to grow that love, and they are really unique and special in a sense, But the one that, well, I've had before, Gris Clair, and that one is sort of like a fragrance that's so hot it feels cold, if that makes sense. Like if you've ran your hand on really hot water, you don't feel hot anymore, you feel like cold, like a painful cold. Well, that fragrance, it's not painful, but it has that sort of edge to it. And it's basically a amber incense with lavender, and it's sort of a very... It doesn't have any sound, that fragrance. If I could explain it, maybe it has a bit of a wind, if that makes sense. I sort of see a fragrance with all senses, you know, like the imagination or the eye sense and the smell, the taste, the touch, the sound of it. So for me, fragrance is not just a scent. So anyways, that's my classic. I always love sort of fragrance, but I want to try something new from Serge Lutens. I did try a couple of ones before, but I didn't purchase them. But now I got the Tubereuse Criminelle. Looks like this. I didn't get the bell jar because it didn't come with the spray, and I frankly love spray rather than a tip applicator. But yeah, it's the same thing. And this one, as far as I know, or as far as the perfumist in the store, I believe she was a perfumist, her name is Leah, if you happen to go in the Paris Serge Lutens store. She told me that this one is only available in the Palais Royal stores, or that's what I believe they're called. Now they have one store in Barney's in New York, I believe. But yeah, this one is only available in those, so you cannot find it in the counters or stands that they might have next to Shiseido in department stores or something like that, or selected stores that carry Serge Lutens, the square bottles. They don't carry the bell jars, and they don't carry all the fragrances, only some of the square bottles. But this one in particular is only available in the Serge Lutens stores, which there are only 2 available in the world, and the first one was in Paris. But yeah, anyways, this one was extremely hard to buy, because I went there in the mind that I'm gonna try this one and I'm gonna try the Profundis, but then when I smelled on the paper stick the Profundis, it was nothing like I expected, and I wasn't interested anymore in it. I'm more a person of really strong statement scents, because like the perfumist in the store told me, my skin tames strong scents better than lighter scents. I make, or my skin or whatever, my person makes strong fragrances wearable and smell like they're part of me and not like a fragrance that I'm wearing. So anyways, this one, if I could describe it, it's something like I would imagine a magic store would carry, like a fantasy store, and it has a sort of solvent medicinal scent to it, or edge to it when you first start wearing it. In my skin it does always have that slight medicinal scent, which I really love. And then it's not sweet, it's not florally, it's not woody, it's just, I don't know, it's like unlike anything I've smelled before. It has tuberose in it, which at first I couldn't find it because it smelled so not tuberose, but Leah explained to me that Serge, mainly what he does is take white, florally, flowers and turn them into something really dark, mysterious and borderline sinister. So yeah, he also had Saracens, or Saracen, I guess, which is basically a musky jasmine, but it's so dark as a jasmine that it's not anymore like a florally fresh jasmine. It's nothing like that. It's really strong and obscure type. Anyways, I got this and I absolutely love it. I've got tons of compliments, and basically when people have smelled it on me, they were, oh my god, it's really really nice what you're wearing. So I'm giving them a spritz on their wrists, and it's like, oh no, I can't wear this is too potent. So yeah, fragrances is very much how you wear it, what's your relationship with the scent, as well as how your skin is gonna react with it. So yeah, anyways, I started ADHDing again, but what I wanted to say is that it was really hard to pick this one because I was on the verge of taking Borneo, which at first I completely hated it when she first spritzed it on my hand, or actually put a bit on my hand. And I also wanted Serge, but I don't know, there was something that was telling me that I should get this one, and Leah also agreed that this one would definitely suit me overall. And yeah, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna buy it. I have traveled this far and I'm not gonna get out of the store empty-handed. So I got this one, and the moment I left the store and I smelled my wrist, I was like, I'm in love with this fragrance. This is exactly what I wanted, or I was searching for, but I didn't really have words to pinpoint it. And also, it's unlike anything that I have in my fragrance collection, so I'm very happy about that. And I'm not sure if you're aware, today is Valentine's Day, and yeah, my beloved got me something, which it was completely unexpected. Gorgeous packaging, amazing, and it has a really lovely poem there. And yeah, he got me a Sospiro, the Accento one. This is what the bottle looks like, extremely decadent, beautiful. This is what the bottle looks like. It's velvet, like an electric purple velvet, and it's really heavy, and this is really heavy metal. And I'm not sure if you can see the engraving. It's a very niche. What happened here? Oh, nothing. Sorry. It's a very niche fragrance brand. Extremely hard to find. They aren't carried everywhere. Or actually, if Serge Lutens is already hard to find, this one is extremely hard to find. Sospiro is the, I would say, daughter baby brand of Cherhoff House, which also has really beautiful fragrances. But they released this one, was it in 2011, I believe, the Sospiro line, and each of the fragrances of the series represent something in music. I'm not sure if all of them, but most of them represent something musical. And this one, Accento, which is the accent in a letter, which means to emphasize the tone and depth of that letter. In this case, it means that it emphasizes the notes, and that's absolutely, I agree with it. It smells, I cannot pinpoint what it is, but if nobody told me what it was, I would have thought there is wood in it. But apparently it's the patchouli, which when it's combined with the amber, vanilla and whatnot, it creates that really, really, really deep presence to it. But it's also fresh. It's not a florally fresh, it's an opulent type of fresh. It's a fragrance that one spritz and it's so potent you're overwhelmed with it, but once you get to like it, it's beautiful. I'm absolutely in love with it, and it has an extremely good sillage. At least in my skin it lasts 24 hours. On my mother it did last a wee bit longer, but yeah, she showered and it still was on her skin, so I don't know, it's just a beautiful fragrance. The top notes are hyacinth and pineapple, which is something really unusual because I don't smell it fruity, but I guess the pineapple gives it a bit of a fresh, not so spicy and dark scent, if that makes sense. It's not so dark in terms of black, but it's like midnight sky. If I could give a definition of this, it's like if you're looking at the sky when it's clear and it's sort of like black bluish because of the stars, and you can see all the stars clearly, and it's a bit cold outside, but you got a nice warm either blanket or coat or something. It gives that vibe. At least for me, that's what I see. I see shooting stars, I see night with it, I see tranquility, I see peace. So I don't know, I absolutely love it, and the bottle is just gorgeous. And on a side note, I got hair extensions of this color, which I'm not wearing right now, but I'm gonna have them permanently on, or actually soon on, in 2 weeks, and I can't wait to show you guys. But if you're already eager to know what they look like, because right now I only have them in clip-on, but they're gonna remove the clips in order to sew them on. You can go to my blog and check my new posts, which I'll have pictures of many things, as well as part 2 of my London blog post. Check it out because there are swatches of foundations, also of the new MAC Studio Fix Fluid NW10, which is what I'm wearing today. I don't know if you guys like it. It looks, at least I was able to shear out, and it looks pretty natural, but it oxidizes. So keep that in mind. It won't be NW10 like in the cover blend or whatever, the cream one. It's Studio Fix Fluid will always oxidize, but it's already a big step that there is NW10 in that range. So what else could I tell you? I'm sorry about the buddy there. He's like singing like no tomorrow, right? You're a cutie pie. I love you. He's adorable, and he's all happy there. Yeah, he's singing for the cactus. He believes it's just Valentine's. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's everything, really. And don't forget to check my blog, because I think you're gonna like the swatches of the products and stuff, and I'll post a picture with my hair extensions there as well. Anyways, I'm privileged to be able to talk to you guys, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe there. It's gonna help you to stay up to date with my new videos and stuff, and what else? Yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye bye!